is useless. He could be anywhere by now.
All right, we'll try down there. Hold on, Nick. Blue jacket, check shirt, brown hair. This could be our man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me, pal. Hey!
All units from 408. Urgent message. Chasing suspected burglar heading west down Hazen Road.
Sierra Oscar 2-2. On way. Should I ask him if he's seen anything?
A private street patrol. I'd rather not.
Sierra Oscar 2-2 from 358 receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
I've lost him. Behind Gateside Street, heading towards Sedcote Avenue.
Received, Gary. We're about 2 minutes away.
Go, go, go!
Is it this one?
No, around the corner. Looks like someone's beating us to it.
Yeah.
Wait, pack it in. Will ya? Wait, I said pack it in. Come here. Come here. Right, now what's going on?
Ask him, he's a maniac.
I saw him being chased back over there by an officer. He was getting away, so I collared him.
And you are?
Archer, Paul Archer.
What's your name?
He has no right doing that. I ain't done nothing.
His name's Wheatley and he's a troublemaker.
Let him tell me if you don't mind. Is that your name?
Yeah, Daniel Wheatley.
What happened to your eye, Daniel?
Nothing.
That's him. That's the one who ran away.
Why did you run away from these officers?
No comment.
We'll do it down the station then. I'm arresting you on suspicion of burglary.
I hope you don't think I was interfering, but he was getting away.
Well, it's under control now.
I chased him all through the houses. We have trouble with that one, you know.
What, is this your patch then, is it?
Yeah, down to Canley Road and right across to Elcott Street. I used to be in the job, you know.
Yeah. What, the Met?
No, Essex. 3 years.
Why'd you leave?
In arrear. I kept falling over, you know.
Debbie, excuse me, please. Thank you. Mind your head.
Well, you'll know we'll need to take a statement.
Yeah, no problem. I'll come down in my meal break.
Should be all right.
If you need to contact me in the meantime, get hold of me at the street guard office.
Thanks.
Sophie Edgehill?
Yeah.
The ambulance is on its way. Do you know the lady's name?
No, she ain't been making much sense.
Are you all right, my love? Can you tell us your name?
I can't get up.
Can you tell us what happened?
If you could help me up. I don't want to be any trouble.
Don't you worry about that, my love. You just stay there. Paramedics will be here in a second. Did you see what happened?
No. I just saw her struggling along. Her handbag was open and things were falling out, but she didn't seem to know. I ran over, you know, see if she was all right, and she just collapsed.
Did you see which direction she came from?
Yeah, back that one.
The name's Helen Macy.
Is there a purse in the bag?
No, seems to be missing.
Oh, Mrs. Macy, the ambulance is here now, all right?
You can have a beauty there. Who did it? George?
Dunno, Sergeant.
He hit me.
Who did?
The guard, Archer.
Oh, yeah? And why would he do that?
Because he's got it in for me, that's why. He punched me twice.
Debbie?
I only saw the same as George. There was a struggle, yeah, but...
Does it hurt?
Yeah, and I got an headache too.
Right. Well, we'll get the FME to have a look at it before we do anything else.
And after that's done, I want to make a complaint.
Mr. Macy?
Oh, what's happened?
I'm WPC Blake. This is PC Stamp from Sun Hill. Do you mind if we come in?
It's Helen, isn't it?
Your wife's been taken to hospital, Mr. Macy.
Oh.
She's being well looked after. We've come to take you up there to see her.
Is she all right? What happened?
She was hurt in the street. We don't know yet what happened.
Where?
About a quarter of a mile away on Canley Road.
She went to bingo. I was getting tea ready. Did she fall over?
We're not sure, Mr. Macy. But we think that your wife's purse may be missing. Would she have it with her, do you know?
Her purse? Yes. Did somebody rob her?
Look, let's just get you up to St. Hugh's first, eh? Do you want to make sure everything's switched off?
She wouldn't have had much money with her. Why would anybody want to hurt her?
There you go.
Thank you. I can do it. Supposed to be safe around here now. They said they'd make it safe.
Who said that, Mr. Macy?
Those street patrol people. Where were they then, eh?
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Archer.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, Wheatley's a troublemaker. Now, before we start, I've got something for you. After you'd gone, I went back over the route through the houses where I chased Wheatley.
What's this?
I found it in an alleyway. I think it might be evidence.
Let's go back a bit, shall we, Mr. Archer? Are you saying you saw Wheatley drop this during the chase?
No, not exactly. What I mean is, I thought I saw Wheatley dump something, but I wasn't sure, so I went back to have a look. It's all right. I haven't touched it.
You should have told us about this earlier.
Yeah, well, as I say, I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to be wasting your time.
Well, thanks for bringing it in. Let's go on with the statement then, shall we?
Fine.
You know how to fill it in. Save time, eh?
Yeah, well, it's been a long time, you know.
OK, if you'd like us to go through it with you.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No?
Debs, I've cleared it with a DI. We're free to run with this one.
Right.
If Paul Archer's ex-job, then I'm from Albania.
Yeah, but why would you lie about something like that?
You tell me.
I told you. I didn't do any burglary. I was out with my mate, Simon Green.
You fit the description of an intruder disturbed in Pitsanger Road. That's not half a mile from where you were picked up. Just a coincidence, is it?
There must be hundreds of blokes who fit my description.
The owner's got a good look at the intruder. You realise there'll be an identity parade?
I wasn't there. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, so why did you run away when the police officers approached you?
I was scared.
Scared why?
I thought I was going to get a kicking.
Come off it, Daniel.
I'm not joking. That's what Archer said. Just the other day.
You what?
He's an ex-copper, right? He said if I don't keep off his patch, he's going to get his friends in the police to sort me out.
We'll come back to that later. I'm showing Mr. Wheatley Exhibit DK1. A bag containing a screwdriver, hacksaw blade and a pair of gloves. Ever seen these items before, Daniel?
No.
These will be sent for fingerprints analysis. You do know that, don't you?
They're not mine.
Oh, what, you didn't drop them while you were running away, no?
You're not listening. I don't know anything about them. What are you trying to do, anyway? Where'd you get these from?
We'll ask the questions, Daniel.
I bet Archer handed these in, didn't he?
What makes you think that?
Because that's exactly the kind of snidey thing he'd do. He's trying to fit me up.
Mr. Macy, your wife's being taken to theatre now. We've done the scan, and I'm afraid there's a hemorrhage under the skull. The doctors are going to try to relieve the pressure.
Will she be all right?
We'll know a lot more after the surgery. She's in the best hands.
It's your tea, Mr. Macy.
Thank you very much.
Any more thoughts on the injuries?
It's impossible to say whether she was beaten or whether she fell, but she suffered at least one violent blow to the head.
How far can she walk in that condition?
Again, difficult to tell with a head injury. She may well have appeared to be all right for a short while.
OK, thanks, sister.
Right, I've got the details of the route Mrs. Macy would have taken coming back from bingo.
Yeah, but what can we do? We can't canvass the whole route looking for witnesses.
No, but Mr. Macy says a private street patrol is supposed to provide cover around the area. We could have a word with them.
Right, how'd you come? Being bailed.
I told you I was with my mate Simon, didn't I?
Are you coming or what?
Yeah. When that's done, I want to make that statement. I want Archer done for this.
Here we go. Paul Archer, cautioned. For assault. Chelmsford 2 years ago. When did you say he was in the job?
Probably never. And now we find out he's got form. OK, thanks, Polly. So just what kind of people are they employing over at Street Guard?
Oh, come in. Graham Francis. I'm the manager.
WPC Keane, PC Garfield, Sunhill.
Can I get you tea, coffee?
No, thanks.
This'll be about the arrest again, will it?
That's right. We'd like another word with Paul Archer.
Well, he's out on patrol right at this moment. Shall I get him to come back in?
If you could just tell us where he is, we'll find him.
Look, about what happened earlier, Paul tells me you didn't seem too pleased about what he'd done. I don't encourage my staff to go tackling troublemakers, but Paul's a good bloke. I'm sure he did what he thought was right at the time.
We'll discuss that with him if you don't mind.
Paul? Yep, Graham. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, well, just stay there, will you? Yeah, I've got 2 police officers here who'd like another word. No, they'll come to you. Just stay there. Right. Bye. North end of Thriftwall Gardens.
Right, thanks very much, Mr. Francis.
Anything you need? We're all on the same side.
Mr. Archer, we'd like another word with you. Down at the station again, if you don't mind.
Well, I've made a statement. I thought it was all sorted out.
We're investigating an allegation of assault.
What? Wheatley, just because I grabbed him, you must be joking. Wait, I've got to call someone.
No. No, you don't.
Well, I can't come now. I'm still working.
Yeah, well, it won't wait this time, Mr. Archer. I'm arresting you for assault.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I'm WPC Blake. This is PC Stamp from Sun Hill. We're looking for the manager.
That's me. What is it this time?
We're hoping you might be able to help us. An elderly lady was injured earlier this morning. A client of yours, in fact.
Hang on a minute. You're not here about Paul Archer?
No.
You got a nerve, haven't you?
Excuse me?
One of your colleagues comes round here with hair up his backside, arrests one of my men not 15 minutes ago. Now you two turn up, wanting my help. Well, I'm afraid I've got enough on right at this minute.
We don't know anything about that. We hear about an old lady who may have been robbed in this area.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. But none of my men have reported any incidents involving old ladies. Now, you'll have to excuse me. One of my guards is in custody accused of assault, and I intend to find out exactly what happened.
Like I said, I didn't hit him. I didn't even know he had a black eye till you two turned up and grabbed hold of him.
You've never been a policeman, have you?
How do you know?
I checked.
So you've seen my record? There's a lot of fuss over nothing.
Bit like today.
No, not like today.
What was it like then?
It was 3 years ago. The kid was breaking windows, trespassing. I wasn't even the guard who caught him. I was just holding him while the other guy went and called the police.
Just you and the boy then?
It was his stupid mother made all the fuss afterwards. The little prat hadn't been struggling so much.
You were working with a different firm back then, weren't you?
It was just a night watchman's job in a factory.
So how long have you been with Street Guard?
A year or so, maybe 18 months.
Get on with the locals?
Yeah. I like to make an effort, get to know them, you know.
Why did you lie about having been in the police?
I didn't lie. I was 19. I dropped out of training, OK.
Did you drop out or were you dropped? Why lie about it?
People treat you with respect, you know. I like to think they're dealing with someone special.
So what sort of trouble did you get with Wheatley and his mates?
Graffiti, yobbish behaviour, the odd fight. They got nothing to do, so they hang around and wind us up.
Simon Green?
Yeah, him too.
So instead of preventing trouble, you actually attract it?
I didn't say that. If they weren't baiting us, they'd be off doing something else.
Well, Wheatley didn't complain about any of your colleagues when we interviewed him, only you. Why is that, do you think?
Maybe because I keep a close eye on them. Keep notes about when and where I see them.
Don't your colleagues do the same?
I suppose.
Right, so there must be another reason why Wheatley picked on you in particular.
I don't know.
Did you plant those burglary tools on Wheatley?
Behave yourself. I found them like I told you.
You see, I think maybe Wheatley singled you out because you do the same with him.
No.
Because you come on a bit heavy with him, playing the hard man.
No.
Telling him that you're an ex-copper whose mates will give him a good beating if he doesn't keep well away from your patch.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, I think you did. I think you like pushing people about.
I don't.
Strutting about in that uniform, pretending to be something that you're not. Something that you've already failed at.
No! I'm not going to say anything else. If you think I've done something, why don't you prove it?
So what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Wheatley's not exactly Mr. Trustworthy, is he?
Yeah, and Archer's no friendly neighbourhood Bobby on the beat either.
George, what is the matter with you today?
Nothing. I just don't agree with letting every Tom, Dick and Harry out onto the streets to take over our duties, especially ones with criminal records.
Yeah, you got the message earlier.
No, I don't think you did, Debbie. It's Fed Rep. It's up to me to look after the interests of all of us. We're paid to do a job and to take the responsibilities that go with that job. That's what we're trained for. These street patrols, they're just a thin end of the wedge. Think about it. Excuse me.
I see George is winning friends and influencing people.
Oh, I don't know.
What's up with him then?
Search me. He's got a bee in his bonnet about this street guard lot.
Well, I can't say I like the idea of him getting stuck in much myself.
No, but I don't see it's a problem as long as all they do is keep an eye on things.
Debbie, I've been talking to the street guard manager. What's happening with Paul Archer?
Oh, we were about to bail him, sir. He denies the assault, so unless a witness comes forward, it's his word against Wheatley's.
So what about this burglary? Is it possible Wheatley's just trying to muddy the water with his allegation of an assault?
I don't know, sir. Actually...
Go on.
No, I was just thinking about what Paul Archer said in his interview, how they take notes on when and where they spot known troublemakers. If Wheatley and his mate Simon Green had been spotted in the area earlier by one of the patrols, then that might help to confirm or disprove his alibi.
Unfortunately, that means speaking to street guard again.
Yes, sir.
All right, why don't you give it a try? Let's prove to them we're not too proud to ask for their help when necessary.
Right, sir.
Oh, and if George has a problem with that, just tell him it came from me.
Yes, sir. So what made you notice him in the first place?
Well, they weren't drinking at the pub, know what I mean? They were just hanging about on the wall nearby with a six-pack. Loitering, as it were.
Did you make a note at the time?
Yeah. Here we are, Simon Green, 3:30.
All right, who else was there? Simon Green and who?
Well, I don't know the names of a couple of them.
Daniel Wheatley?
Wheatley? Nah, he wasn't with them.
Are you absolutely sure about that?
Of course I am. I went back the same way, what, half an hour later?
Well, that's about either side of the attempted burglary. So much for Wheatley's alibi. We'll need to take a statement.
You going to be all right with that, Debbie?
Yep, sure.
All right, I'll give Tony a call.
Any good?
You got something to go on, yeah?
Is it going to help Paul?
That's a separate matter altogether. We'll have to wait and see.
Two of your colleagues were here earlier, something about an old lady being mugged. One of my blokes has come across a possible witness.
I'll pass it on. 595 from 218.
Go ahead.
Yeah, your old lady. I found a possible witness.
Her name's Mrs. Jill Fane, 10 Larkall Street.
Right, we'll get round there as soon as we've finished with this. Thanks, George.
I bet that shut George up.
Hope you knew what was going on all along. Guess I'm so wound up we're going to do all our work for us.
Right then, Daniel. We've got a statement here proving that you couldn't have been with Simon Green.
It was a lark, that's all. To get one back on Archer and his mates.
What do you mean?
It was just a stupid dare. To do a break-in on Archer's patch. Just to get one over on him. But I didn't lie about him hitting me.
Well, you lied about the burglary tools. You said Archer had planted them.
So?
So, maybe you're lying about everything else.
What do you think I got this then?
You tell us.
There was only me and him there. You prove he didn't do it.
We don't have to prove it, Daniel. It's not how it works.
The man's a dickhead. He's got no right pushing me around. Telling me to stay away from his streets.
He didn't hit you, did he? Admit it.
He deserves all the aggravation he got.
Answer the question, Daniel.
No! He didn't hit me. All right?
So, how did you get the eye injury?
Whilst Archer was chasing me. I crashed into some old biddy.
What?
As I ran round the corner. Smashed right into her. I got up and carried on running, but it took the wind out of me. That's the only reason that jerk Archer managed to catch up with me.
Mrs. Jill Fane?
Yes?
I'm WPC Blake. This is PC Stamp from Sunhill.
Yes. The security guard said you might come round. Come on in. Hi, Jill. Can you turn it down? Sorry. Yeah, he knocked on my door, asking if I might have witnessed an incident down the street earlier. Well, I told him the only incident I saw was an old lady getting knocked over.
Where was this, Mrs. Tate?
Down through the houses here, just off the main road.
And what did you see exactly?
Well, there's not much to tell. I was driving along and suddenly this young bloke ran in front of the car and up the road behind me. I looked in my mirror and I remember thinking, I bet he's up to no good.
Go on.
Next I knew, he bashed straight into the poor old dear who was coming round the corner. She went down with a right bump.
Did you stop?
Well, I slowed down to have a look. But with the kids in the car, well, my hands was full. Anyway, the policeman who was chasing him was nearly there by then.
Policeman?
Are you sure it wasn't a security guard, like the one who knocked on your door?
Oh, I don't know. It could have been. You all look the same in those uniforms, don't you?
Oh, back again, eh?
Yeah, we were wondering if we could have another quick word with Mr. Archer. Might take a minute. Perhaps outside?
No, it's all right. You can stay here. I've got to pop out anyway.
We've just come to inform you that the complaint against you has been withdrawn.
Well, that's a relief. Thanks very much.
There is just one other thing, though.
Yeah?
Why didn't you mention before that you'd seen an old lady knocked to the ground?
What?
While you were chasing Wheatley.
It didn't occur to me. Must have slipped my mind.
Well, can you tell us exactly what did happen?
Well, I didn't exactly see her knocked over. I was trying to get across the road.
So what did you see?
OK. We were running. Wheatley was, 30, 40 yards ahead? He crossed the road and I went after him. There was a car coming, so I had to stop for a second. The next time I looked up, the old lady was on the floor near the corner. He must have pushed her over.
Go on.
And Wheatley kept on running.
And you went after him?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Is that how he did his eye?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, listen, the old lady was all right. She was getting up. What's going on?
Well, her name was Mrs. Macy. Ring any bells at all?
No.
No. Well, she lived on your patch. Now, we got a call from one of our colleagues just before we got here. She would have stood a better chance if she'd received urgent medical attention. But she died about an hour ago.
Oh, dear. I didn't know,
Well, what? You didn't think it wise to check and see if she was all right?
Wheatley was getting...
Well, perhaps if you hadn't been quite so keen to get stuck in, play the hero, you might just have saved her life.
George.
But after all, Mrs. Macy was just another one of your paying customers,
George!
wasn't she? Don't you ever do that to me again, Debbie.
If I think you're out of order, George, don't expect me to keep quiet.
If you've got something to say to me, you say it in private.
Fine, I'm saying it now.
So what's your problem?
You're the problem, George. You've been acting so high and mighty all day. Look, let me ask you a question. That situation that you've just been giving Archer a hard time about in there, can you honestly tell me you'd have done anything different? It's a split-second decision. You help the lady or you catch the villain. I think I know what I would have done. How about you, George?
All units from 561. Attention requested to young IC1 male in the Cheetham Road area. Concerned in a criminal damage offence at Cheetham Community Hall. Youth's name is Parker. Medium build with dark hair, wearing black jacket and light
James
trousers.
Parker.
What, you know?
Yeah, sounds like James. Dealing and burglary. Not a pleasant lad.
Parker was telling the girl to go with him. Said the party was a waste of time. And the other lad kept saying, "Get lost, Parker." Next thing I heard was the windows coming in.
Are the boy and the girl in the hall?
I think I saw them come out when I was on the phone to you.
And who's in charge of the party?
Mr. Bayston, a teacher at Canley Comprehensive.
No, thanks. I'm going to have a word inside, Debbie. Mr. Bayston? Mr. Bayston, could you turn it down, please?
Sorry. Did you see Mr. Sullivan?
Yeah, we've just spoken to him. Now, the lad that we think did the damage was seen arguing with a boy and a girl from the party. I don't suppose you know who they were.
I'm afraid not. Been in here all evening.
Right. It's a joint celebration, is it?
Yeah, it's my son Simon, his girlfriend Amanda. 16th, birthday's in the same week, you see.
Right.
Look, is it all right to get the party going again? They're getting a bit restless.
Yeah, sure. Sure, you carry on.
Cheers.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with P. Parker. The very same.
Oh, you just missed one. There'll be another due along in 15 minutes, son.
Hello, James.
BC Quinnan. What can I do for you?
Well, for a start, you can tell me where you were at 7:45 this evening.
Here and there, you know.
Can't you be any more specific than that?
Yeah, I was here. They'll vouch for me.
Sure you weren't at Cheetham Community Hall?
Positive. Why?
No, it's just that some naughty boy was making a nuisance of himself, and you were placed at the scene.
Me? Somebody's made a mistake.
Well, if there has been a mistake, I'm sure we can sort it out down at Sunhill, can't we?
You're joking.
Afraid not.
Well, I just don't know how anyone can dance to that kind of music.
Showing your age, George.
561 from 340.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Picked up your suspect, James Parker, and headed back to Sun Hill, Deb.
Received. Thanks, Dave. Hang on. George.
Yeah, got it.
Excuse me. My girlfriend's in trouble. Oi! She's in here. Come on. What's happened? She fall? She just fainted. She was fine 5 minutes ago. She's burning up. Was she taking something?
Nah. I don't know.
George, call an ambulance. Looks like an overdose.
Sierra Oscar from 218. Urgent message.
Go ahead, George.
Yeah, can we have an ambulance, please, to the playground near the junction of Cheetham Road and Bardwell Street? Suspected overdose.
What's her name?
Amanda. Amanda Rain.
And yours?
Simon.
You're from the party at the hall?
Yeah.
Who gave you my name down at the hall then?
Couldn't tell you.
That was Amanda. Cow.
Who?
Amanda Rain. It was her birthday party.
A disco in a local community hall. Doesn't sound like the sort of party you'd be knocking the door down to get into, James.
Thought I'd stir up a bit of trouble, that's all.
You sure you weren't down there drumming up a little bit of business?
I'm not dealing anymore, right?
No? Well, let's hope we don't find more than sweet wrappers when we empty your pockets then.
The boy said he didn't see Amanda take anything tonight.
You don't get like this when Wayne comes.
So you reckon it is an overdose then, yes?
All the signs point that way. It'd be a great help if we knew what she'd taken.
But I'm going to go down in the ambulance with him, see if I can't get something out of Simon once he's calmed down a bit. Might be worth doing a DIU on them both, see if we come across the names before.
Right. Sierra Oscar from 218. Can I have a DIU check, please?
Go ahead, George.
Yeah, this is really the overdose. The victim's name is Amanda Rain, age 16, and the lad with her is Simon Baston, also 16.
Told you I was clean, mate.
Yeah, let's see what you got here, Mr. Parker, shall we? 1 packet cigarettes.
Dave, can I have a quick word?
Yes.
Paul, do you want
to... 8 left.
Did you hear what just come over the radio?
No, I had me battery out. What?
1 red cigarette.
The OD
lighter.
victim that George and Debbie have just dealt with on Cheetham Road.
Yeah.
It's Amanda Rain.
3 keys.
Well, well.
1 ring.
Chances are Parker wasn't just there for the jelly and ice cream.
Mr. Baston?
Yeah, did you find the lad?
Grace? What the hell's going on?
This is Jeff Rain, Amanda's dad.
What are the police doing here? Where's Amanda?
Round somewhere.
Yeah, where?
Well, I don't know exactly. It's a party, Jeff. It's not a school trip, yeah?
Look, can I have a word, please, Mr. Rain?
Yeah?
Out here. I'm afraid we've just found Amanda lying unconscious.
What?
She's on her way to St Hugh's now.
What, is she hurt? I mean...
We think it's a drugs overdose.
What?
Something happened?
Yeah, Amanda's been taken to the hospital. They reckon it's a drug overdose.
Amanda, you're joking.
Your son Simon was with her. Now listen, I'm going to take Mr. Rain straight down to the hospital. If you could wait here with the kids, I'll be back to take some details, OK?
Yeah, no problem.
Right, would you like to come this way?
Yeah. Let me know as soon as there's any news, yeah?
Yeah, will do.
I can't believe this. I do not believe it. Amanda's never been anywhere near drugs.
Look, is there anyone you'd like us to inform? Your wife?
No, separated years ago. Did you say she was with Simon Baston?
Yeah, he was looking after her.
Oh, looking after her? Not that old chestnut.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, it doesn't take a genius to work that one out, does it? Get her all drugged up and then take advantage of her?
That's a pretty serious allegation you're making, Mr. Rain.
I don't think you know the kind of kid I'm talking about. He's the son of a teacher and one of the worst kids in the school. There isn't a damn thing he isn't into.
Does Mr. Baston know about his son's reputation?
From what I hear, he probably encourages it.
I'm sorry?
Look, ever since Amanda started going out with Simon Baston, all I've been getting in my ear is, oh, Simon's dad thinks this, Simon's dad thinks that. Well, I think for a teacher, his ideas leave a lot to be desired.
Tell me I was a naughty boy and let me get out of here. I've got better things to do.
Right, it's not quite as simple as that. We have reason to believe that there were drugs at the hall, and at this point in time, you're high on a list of suspects.
Yeah, but you searched me. I'm clean. You've got nothing.
Well, let's see what forensics come up with when they've hoovered your pockets.
Listen, I wasn't dealing, I swear.
Save it for the interview.
Yeah, Bason's the one you should be talking to, not me.
Baston?
Yeah. Simon Baston. I'm retired. He's a new kid on the block, if you know what I mean.
You feel up to telling me what happened?
We were both dancing at the party. Then Amanda started getting wobbly. I thought she must have got some booze stashed somewhere and drunk too much, so I took her outside to walk it off. We got as far as the playground. She just passed out. That's when you turned up. Is it all right to go with her?
Well, she's going to intensive care, but I don't see why not.
I'll have a word with you later, Simon.
Yeah, my name's Jeff Rain. I think you've got my daughter here somewhere.
Mr. Rain? Nurse, it's Amanda's father.
Get away from her!
What? Mr. Rain?
Look what you've done to her!
I haven't done anything!
You just stay away from her!
It's not the time or the place.
No, what's the matter with him?
Come on.
No, I want to stay with her.
Give him a bit of time, all right? Do you want a cup of tea?
561 from 340. Free to speak.
Yeah, hold on a minute, Dave. Look, sit tight. I'll be back. Okay, go ahead, Dave.
Read that OD, Debbie. I've just spoken to James Parker, and he's pointed the finger firmly at Simon Baston as a possible source of the drugs.
I've taken all their names and addresses.
Jeff Rain's got some bee in his bonnet about me.
Oh?
Well, let's just say we don't see eye to eye over, well, over a number of things, really. For some reason, he's transferred it all onto Simon and Amanda.
And what about Amanda? You reckon she's not the type to take drugs?
Well, my experience, there is no type.
No, but she's not a wild child.
She's a sweet girl. But then again, often it isn't the kids with the problem. Sometimes parents tend to keep too tight a rein on them.
And you're saying Jeff's like that?
He tends to overprotect, yeah.
But then he is a single parent with a teenage daughter. Maybe you'd be overprotective in his situation.
Yeah, maybe.
You definitely didn't see any drugs in the hall tonight?
Absolutely not.
You still maintain you don't know James Parker?
Whatever I say, you won't believe me, will ya? Just leave me alone.
Mr. Rain! What's happened? How's Amanda?
Oh, fine. Doctor says I'm just going to have to be a bit patient, that's all. You still here?
I just want to make sure she's okay.
It's a little bit late for that, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play the innocent with... Has he come clean yet?
Please let me handle this. Fine. Where are you going?
My daughter left my house this evening. She was happy, healthy, looking forward to her birthday party. Now she's lying in there in a coma. And if he's not going to tell you what happened, I'm going to make sure somebody will.
Mr. Rain? 218 from 561 receiving.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Yeah, Jeff Rain has just left St Hugh's and he's pretty wound up. I think he's heading in your direction, George. Advise caution.
Received, thanks, Debbie.
If you're so innocent, why is everyone pointing us in your direction?
Who is?
2 separate people have told us you're involved with drugs. Now I'm asking you, did you give Amanda anything this evening?
Now I'm telling you. No.
So if I search you now, I'll find nothing.
You can't search me.
If I have reasonable suspicion that you're carrying controlled substances, I can.
All right, look. I smoke a bit of dope, that's all. I don't touch powders and I don't touch pills.
You carrying anything now? That's it.
I swear.
I'm gonna have to arrest you for this, Simon, and take you down Sun Hill.
Why? I've been completely honest with you.
And I'm being honest with you. If you carry drugs, you know where to get them from. My priority at the minute is to find out exactly where Amanda's drugs came from. At the moment, you're the best lead I've got.
How's Amanda?
Comfortable. That's what they say, isn't it? So what have you got so far?
Well, I've taken details from the kids.
Have you found out where the drugs came from yet?
Not yet, no.
Oh, right. So you don't even know what it is she could have taken?
You're just going to have to bear with us on this, Mr. Rain.
spoken to him? Asked him what he knows.
Look, why don't you get yourself back down to the hospital, yeah? Let me do the investigating.
You were supposed to be keeping an eye on those kids tonight.
Look, Jeff, I'm as keen as you are to find out what happened. Believe me, I know as much as you do.
And what if I said I don't believe you? What if I said you're lying through your teeth to protect your boy?
What are you talking about?
Come on, you know what sort of a lad he is. Amanda takes up with him and suddenly it's, oh, drugs aren't so bad, they're no worse than drink. Dope should be legalised.
He's 16, what do you expect?
Yeah, you see what sort of bloke you're dealing with?
Look, can't this wait?
He's a teacher, for God's sake! What sort of a message is he sending out to the kids at school, eh? Or the kids that were in there tonight?
There are no drugs at the party tonight, OK?
So what did my daughter take? Smarties!
All right, that's enough. Now just calm down, a pair of you.
561, free to speak.
Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead, Debbie.
Are you still at the hall, George?
Yeah, Jeff Raines just turned up here.
I've arrested Simon Baston for possession and we're on our way back to Sun Hill. Can you inform Mr. Baston?
Yeah, all received. Will do, Debbie. Right then, Mr. Rain. I suggest I take you straight back down to the hospital.
I have to go home first. Pick up a few things.
No, that's fine. Car's round the corner if you'd like to go and wait. Well, go on.
I know he's upset. There's no need to start accusing all and sundry.
Mr. Baston, Simon's just been arrested for possession of drugs. Now, once you've finished up here, if you'd like to get yourself down to Sun Hill, please.
If you'd like to sit down over there, please. We'll get you sorted as soon as your father gets here.
Why does my dad have to be here? I'm not a kid.
It's the law.
How long's this gonna take? I should be down the hospital with Amanda, not wasting my time in here.
Don't worry about it. If there's any news, they'll let us know.
I mean, if she dies?
I mean, when she gets better.
God, what a mess.
Sarge, can I have a word?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want Simon getting wind that Parker's here. I want to talk to Parker first.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, well, sorry. It's all right. It's history. Could never stand it when I was at school.
It's one of her best subjects. God, you know, I don't think I've been in here since I decorated it. I mean, I've put my head round the door from time to time, only to have it snapped off.
Yeah, well, that's kids for you.
Yeah. I don't know where to start.
Well, what about a nightdress? Toothbrush, flannel, that sort of thing. Does she have a sponge bag at all?
Yeah, I think so.
This is her, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what she normally looks like. If you'd seen her tonight, lying on that hospital trolley, tubes and drips hanging out of her left, right and centre.
Well, she's in good hands. I think the best thing that you can do for her is be there when she wakes up.
You know, it's not that long ago. If she fell off her bike or cut her knee or something, she'd come running to me. Nowadays, I'm the big bad wolf.
Well, I'm sure she'll grow out of it. Shall we go?
What were you arguing about?
Well, I told him it wasn't my fault if his little girlfriend fancied me.
You mean Amanda?
Yeah, Amanda. The lovely Amanda.
And you were trying to take her away from Simon, yeah?
Well, I told her if she wanted a good night out to come with me, yeah? I didn't think ginger beer and cheese sandwiches was quite her scene.
You must have been pretty annoyed when she decided to stay with Simon, then.
I know what Amanda's about. She plays people off each other. She's a tease. She gets scared and she runs back to Simon.
So you're the bit of rough, are you?
If you like. Yeah. She likes games. Some you win, some you lose. All adds to the spice, yeah?
And she's happy to play these games with you.
Oh, this is boring. Just charge me with the broken windows and let me go home.
This is just another game to you, isn't it, James?
I've got better things to do.
Amanda is, at this moment, lying in St. Hugh's fighting for her life after a drugs overdose. Whoever supplied those drugs is in very serious trouble. Do you understand?
It's a wind-up.
Not this time.
If you didn't supply the drugs, perhaps you know who did.
Stupid.
Did you supply Amanda?
You're talking to the wrong person.
So if it wasn't you, then who was it?
I want a solicitor.
Who should we be talking to?
You know who, Baston.
Thanks. Your father's here.
I'll ask you again. Do you know James Parker?
Yeah.
Why did you deny it?
I don't know.
Is it because you get your cannabis from Parker?
Yeah. Hang on.
Do you ever buy anything else from him?
I smoke dope. Don't use anything else.
You don't have to say any more, Simon.
You steer clear of powders and pills, is that right?
You never know what's in them.
You're putting words into his mouth.
Do you want to stop, Simon?
No.
You had an argument with Parker last night. What was it about?
He wanted to come to the party. He wasn't invited.
So it wasn't about Amanda, then?
No?
He says that it was about Amanda. That he wanted her to go with him.
No.
He also said that we should talk to you about drugs. About supplying drugs.
Well, he's a liar.
Well, someone is.
You're deliberately leading the questions.
Simon is volunteering this information of his own accord, Mr. Baston.
I want this interview terminated now. I don't think it's the best interest of my son to carry on.
Mr. Baston...
I have the right to protect him. I want it stopped.
How do you feel, Simon?
I need to go to the toilet.
Can't it wait?
I'm desperate. Sorry.
Right, seems like a good point to stop then.
Interview terminated at 22:03.
Come on.
We're coming.
Is there any news from the hospital?
Well, not that I know of. I can check for you if you like.
Nah, it's all right. If there's anything, they'll let you know, right?
Right.
Did you get on with your dad?
Yeah, so, son.
Do you know what he thinks of you?
I've never really given it that much thought.
Do you reckon he's proud of you?
I'd hope so. Why?
Oh, nothing. Just talking.
Right, the toilet's in the cell.
Seems like a sensible lad.
He has his moments, like all kids.
But you don't believe he had anything to do with Amanda's overdose?
If he says he didn't, then he didn't.
So why try and stop the interview?
I want him to think things through before he starts blurting something out he might later regret.
You knew he smoked cannabis, didn't you?
I don't have a problem with it, if that's what you mean.
It doesn't bother you?
I smoked it when I was his age. What am I supposed to do? Tell him he can't?
You're not concerned that it might lead on to other drugs?
There's a world of difference between smoking cannabis and sticking a needle in your arm. Simon's more aware than most of the dangers of drugs because we discuss it openly, so that's how I know he didn't give Amanda anything.
He never lies to you?
He doesn't have to. If he's got a problem, he knows he can come to me and I'll understand. So if he says he wasn't involved, then he wasn't involved. You'll have to find somebody else to talk to.
We still have Simon's possession of cannabis to deal with.
Well, ball's in your court on that one.
Well, you'd be happy for him to get a conviction.
Not happy, no, but he's fully aware of the consequences of his actions.
That's all right, then.
He has to learn from his mistakes.
Like Amanda will learn from hers.
I don't want to go back in there. I can't talk with him.
Why not?
I don't understand.
Understand what?
He's always so sure, you know. To him, things are all cut and dried. Sometimes it isn't like that.
Well, go on.
Parker came to Neil to get money from me.
Money for what?
3 tabs of V.
For you, yeah?
No. For Amanda. I didn't want anything to do with it, but she'd been pestering and pestering me. I wouldn't buy her any. So she accused me of being just like her dad. Then she started going with Parker because he could get some.
So you got the from Parker to give to Amanda, yeah?
No. He gave her the tabs and she told me I could pay for them.
Well, couldn't she get the money herself?
It was a test. To see if I'd do it. Her dad thinks she's so innocent, but she isn't. She smoked dope long before I knew her.
Look, listen, Simon. We need you to tell us all this on tape.
I don't know.
George, there's a Jeff Rain out front. Says he wants to see you.
Right, thanks, Jamila. Could you just tell him to wait, and I'll be there as quickly as I can.
Well, why is he here? Why isn't he at the hospital?
Let's just get this statement sorted, yeah? And I'll go and find out for you, OK? Come on. Simon's got something he wants to tell us. Haven't you, Simon?
I know where Amanda got her pills from. I want to make a statement.
Right, well, sit down, Simon, and we'll go through it.
Debbie, Jeff Lane's just turned up out front, and once we finished here, I'm going to go and talk to him, OK?
Let's hope it's good news.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this on tape.
Jeff, sorry to keep you. Would you like to come through here?
Yeah. I just thought you might like to know Amanda came out of the coma about an hour ago.
Well, that's good news. Is she all right?
Yeah. I just thought I'd stop by and say thanks for your efforts. And sorry I was a bit shirty with you.
I'm just pleased she's okay.
She said somebody must have slipped a drug in her drink when she wasn't looking.
Right.
Said she was terrified, didn't know what was happening. Don't suppose you've managed to find out who was responsible?
Well, actually, we think we do know where the drugs came from.
Was it Simon Baston?
He was involved, yeah.
Now, look, I want the book thrown at him.
Jeff.
No soft options.
Listen to me.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, this is attempted murder.
Jeff. Just listen to what I'm saying to you. Now, Simon maintains that Amanda willingly took the drugs. In fact, she got them herself.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that Amanda was the real instigator.
He's trying to wriggle out from under, isn't he, by putting the blame on her?
She got the pills from a James Parker, then made Simon pay for them.
He is making that up.
No, I don't think he is. Now, when Amanda's feeling better, we'll get her side of the story.
I'm telling you, he is trying to pull a fast one. If I ever get him on his own, I'm going to make sure he regrets ever having met Amanda.
Yeah. Well, I think he's probably regretting that.
Sarge, there's a woman in custody asking for you. Diane Holloway? She says she knows you.
What's she in for?
Well, she was driving a stolen vehicle. She didn't have any ID on her. She says she just left her husband and he reported it stolen.
Who's the husband?
Frank Holloway?
Right.
What does she look like?
I wouldn't crawl over it to get to you.
You know, it's how he never remembers his women till you mention their married name.
Matthew.
Hello, Diane. It's been a long time.
2 years. You haven't forgotten me then.
How could I? It was a name that threw me. Holloway.
You must remember Frank. You had him and his brother Bruce in here often enough.
Yeah, but I didn't know you'd married him.
Unfortunately. I should have taken your advice. You always said he'd end up getting me into trouble. He's accused me of stealing his car.
And did you?
I'm his wife. It's as much my car as it is his. Oh, you know what he's like. He's just been stupid and vindictive. I left him. This morning.
You're going to be staying in Sunhill?
Yeah.
Were you going to get in touch?
I didn't think you'd want anything to do with me after what I did to you.
We all make mistakes.
I can't even remember why I left now.
You wanted me to leave the job.
I know, but I can't remember why. I haven't got any identification on me.
I'm sure they'll take my word for it.
Sergeant Boyden's with her now.
Where does he know her from?
Don't know. When it comes to Sergeant Boyden and women, I think it's probably best not to ask.
Have you managed to contact the husband yet?
No, Sarge, but we've confirmed her identity. Sergeant Boyden knows her.
All right, I'll release her on bail then.
You know her then, Sarge?
Yeah. Let me know when you're finished.
Sarge?
So does your mum still live in Sunhill?
Yeah, Cheetham Road. She spends half her year in her villa in Spain. I've been coming back from marriage at the weekends to keep an eye on her house.
What, on your own?
Frank had to work. First it was a drag slipping backwards and forwards all the time, then I started looking forward to it. No, here we are.
So whose place is this in?
It's one of the houses Mum rents out. I'm just staying until she finds a tenant.
Why aren't you staying at her place?
Because I don't want Frank to come looking for me. Are you going to come in?
I can't. Maybe when I'm off duty. We can catch up.
I'd like that.
It is over between you and Frank. This is not just a lover's tiff.
No, it's over. Yeah. Call me. Thanks for the lift.
You're welcome. See you later.
Bye.
561 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead, George.
16 Doral Road. Disturbance. 2 men arguing outside a garage. Can you deal?
On way.
Informant to Mr. Collins from the house next door.
Received.
Sierra Oscar from 79 receiving.
Go ahead, Tosh.
Yeah, show me dealing Dole Road as well, George.
Received.
You've no chasing after her, Frank. She came to me for me. How the hell should I know?
Oi! Put it down.
It's all right. It's me brother.
Come on. Don't be silly. Put it down.
Don't be stupid!
Right! I'm arresting you for assault.
There's no need for that. He's me brother.
Well, your brother's now under arrest.
We're just having a bit of a Barney, that's all. Hey, you might as well let him go. I'm not going to press charges.
No, I am. Come on.
What's your name?
Be smart for once in your life, Frank. Keep your mouth shut.
Do you mind telling me what all this is about?
Let me have a word.
I'm afraid it's gone beyond that now.
Sarge,
Everything all right, Deb?
Dave's inside talking to the brother.
Hello, Frank. Didn't take you long to get back into the swing of things.
What's she doing here?
What your name, Sarge?
Frank Holloway.
Oh, Diane's husband.
Yeah.
She was at the station earlier. Remember you reported your car stolen? She said she just split up. Is that what all this is about?
What else did she tell you?
That you're a complete waste of space and nothing but trouble. And she's not wrong, neither.
I bet she didn't tell you she's been having it off with my own brother.
Who told you that?
She did! I don't care. He can have her.
All right, Deb. Bruce?
You have to arrest him.
Your brother's just assaulted a WPC, Mr. Holloway, and he was trying to brain you with this.
It's me kid brother. We're always fighting about something. You know what he's like. He's an idiot.
He said you've been seeing his wife. Is it true?
What's it to you?
Is that why she left him?
How'd you know she's left him?
Because I've just spoken to her.
Didn't waste any time, did you?
All right, Dave.
Such?
Leave it to me.
Right.
Well?
What?
Is there something going on between you and Diane or not?
Are you worried about stepping on my toes?
Matthew.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Has he called?
Who?
Bruce.
No, why would Bruce want to call me?
Frank's been arrested.
What?
Tried to part Bruce's hair with a tie lever.
Is Bruce all right?
Yeah?
How much has Frank told you?
That you've been seeing Bruce? Why didn't you say something?
Because it's none of your business. Besides, it's over. It's been over for months.
Then why's Frank suddenly gone AWOL?
Because he's only just found out. I'm sorry, what was I supposed to say? Oh, hello, Matthew, what you been up to? Oh, me? I've been having an affair with my brother-in-law. It's not exactly the first thing you say to someone you ain't seen for 2 years.
Is that why you came back to Sun Hill? To see Bruce?
I came back to get away from Frank.
We're going to give him a caution and let him go. Frank, this is DS Greg.
You asked to see me? You're the one that raided up Bruce's garage about 6 months ago and didn't find anything. You want to tell me something I don't know?
You didn't find anything because you were looking in the wrong place.
Where should we have been looking?
The gear was in one of the cars parked outside. It was right under your nose.
Yeah, well, this is all very interesting, Frank, but it was 6 months ago. It's not much use to us now.
Would be if there was another shipment. £1.50 of each.
When does it arrive?
It's already here.
Where?
You tell me. You stopped the car.
What car?
Your car. The one your wife was driving this morning, the Jeep.
Yeah. The gear's hidden in a spare tyre.
Why are you telling us this, Frank?
It's been playing on my conscience.
Wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that your wife's been having an affair with your brother, would it?
Does your wife know there are drugs in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Debbie.
Sarge.
What's happened to Frank Holloway?
He's talking to DS Greg. Apparently CID are interested in his brother.
What about your assault charge?
Inspector Monroe's going to caution him. I'll leave it at that.
Right. See you later.
How do you know that Bruce hasn't taken the gear and stashed it somewhere else?
I asked Uniform to drive past Elcott Road. The jeep's still there.
And what's Frank's part in all this?
He works on one of the cross-sea ferries. He brings the gear into the country, his wife Diane drives it down to Sun Hill, and Bruce takes care of the distribution.
What do you need?
I need bodies, Guff. I've sent Rod and Les down to Elcott Road. I need someone to tail Bruce and someone to keep an eye on Diane. It's going to take time, Guff.
Right, well, you better get onto the drug squad and let them know what's happening.
You want to see what she's up to?
Right.
DC's case from DS Craig receiving.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Diane's just gone into a restaurant on Brim Road. Anything happening your end?
Nothing, Sarge.
With a bit of luck, she'll be meeting Bruce Holloway. Then at least we'll know where he is.
I can't see anything, Sarge. We're going to take a look in the restaurant. Over.
Sarge. What the hell's he doing here?
So how long after you left Sun Hill did you marry Frank then?
About a year. I thought you might have come looking for me.
I didn't know where you were.
Would have been that difficult to find. I mean, Harwich isn't exactly the other side of the world. And even if it was, if I'd really meant that much to you, you'd have found me.
I wasn't the one that left.
No. I must have needed my head examining. For letting you go and going back to Frank.
No. You didn't let me go. You left me. There is a difference.
It didn't take me long to realise I'd made a mistake. It just took me a long time to admit it. So good to see you again.
Excuse me, love.
What are you doing here? I was about to ask you the same thing. We're following Diane Holloway. I didn't know she was going to be spending the evening with you.
Well, there's no reason why you should. You going to tell me what's going on?
She may be involved in a drugs ring with Bruce Holloway. We're hoping she might pick up the gear and lead us to Bruce.
Where did this information come from? Wait a minute, don't tell me. Frank Holloway?
Frank's been arrested for smuggling drugs into the country, and it's not the first time that Bruce's name has come up as a dealer.
And you believed him? Diane's just left him. She's been having an affair with his brother.
I'm aware of that.
And you don't think he might be trying to get his own back? Look, I know Frank Holloway. He's a head case.
Whose idea was the meal?
Why?
She must be wondering why our husband's still in custody. I can't think of a better way of finding out whether he's said anything than inviting a friendly policeman out for an intimate meal.
Well, she won't get anything out of me, will she? I don't know anything.
Maybe we ought to keep it that way.
What do you mean by that?
You're taking an awful risk, aren't you, Matthew? If she is involved, she could end up dragging you down with her.
I don't think she is involved.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Well, she's not going to lead you anywhere with me in tow, is she? You may as well go.
That depends on how much of the evening you're planning to spend together.
Well, let's put it this way, Alistair. She won't be going anywhere without me.
If she is with you when the deal goes down, she's got the perfect alibi. I hope she's worth it.
Right. Ready to order?
Yeah. Why is Frank still in custody?
We're not going to talk about Frank all night, are we?
No, of course not. I was just wondering why he was still at Sun Hill.
Just giving him a chance to calm down.
He hasn't said anything.
What about?
About me and Bruce.
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
I just thought he might have said something. Dragged something out from the past. Try and get Bruce into trouble. Has he?
Not to me.
But he has said something to someone.
Look, you know you shouldn't ask me something like that. Is that why you invited me out to dinner?
I invited you because I wanted to see you. Didn't realise you'd still be on duty.
I'm not. I'm here because you asked me. And if you're in some kind of trouble, I'd like to help.
Has Frank accused me of something?
Whatever it is he said, you believed him.
I haven't spoken to him. I've been off duty since 2 o'clock.
Matthew, whatever they're doing on their own without any help from me. There's no point carrying on with this if you don't believe me. Might as well just go.
No, you don't have to go.
I thought you were following Diane.
She's already got a chaperone for the evening.
Who? Matthew Boyden.
You're joking.
He was waiting at the restaurant for her. There's not a lot of point following her if she's going to be with him all night.
Does he think he's playing her?
Do you think he'd say anything?
I don't know. But if Bruce doesn't turn up to collect the gear, we'll know why.
I was coming back and forth on the train. Bruce offered to teach me how to drive. Well, one thing led to another.
What's he up to? Look, I can't help you if you don't let me. I'm not interested in him. I'm interested in you.
I honestly don't know. I know they raided his garage about 6 months ago. I think they were looking for drugs, but they didn't find anything.
Did you ask him about it?
Yes, of course I did. But you know what Bruce is like. Trying to get information out of him is like trying to get blood out of a stone. I don't know any more than that. You do believe me, don't you, Matthew? Not hungry?
Lost my appetite.
I haven't. Shall we go?
Right, there you go. Cod and chips. No salt, no vinegar.
Great. They're cold.
What do you expect? I have to give the others theirs first.
But Matthew Boyden isn't eating cold fish and chips.
No, he's not going to be spending the night in the car freezing his nuts off either.
I think I'll answer it.
Hello? Yeah, just got back. No, he hasn't. Yes. When? No. Okay. That was Bruce. He's on his way round.
Why?
He's coming to pick up some keys. He's been waiting for the all clear. The gear's hidden in the Jeep's spare tyre.
I thought you said you weren't involved.
You didn't believe me though, did ya?
No.
You obviously know what's been going on. If Frank's been talking to CID, he'll have told him everything. Never could keep his mouth shut.
Why didn't you warn Bruce? You could have said something. I'd have been none the wiser.
I made the wrong choice last time between you and Frank. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. You going to arrest him when he gets here?
Can't arrest him here. There won't be enough evidence to tie him to the drugs. Have to wait till he collects the Jeep.
The gear's not in the Jeep. I removed it this afternoon, after you told me Frank had been arrested.
And where is it?
Got a cab. Took the spare tyre around my mum's. It's in her garage.
You should have told me this earlier.
Better late than never, eh? That'd be Bruce. He was phoning from the mobile.
Right, give him the keys. Get rid of him as quick as you can.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What did Boyden say?
Oh, he said they're just going to keep Frank in overnight, give him a chance to cool down.
You sure he hasn't said anything about the gear?
Yeah?
Where are the keys?
Yeah.
This won't take very long. I could come back when I've finished.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Why don't you give Boyden a call? See if he wanted to come round for a cup of cocoa.
I think I need a drink.
I need to use the phone.
Are we going to sit here all night then?
Can you think of an alternative? Hello. Matthew, I trust you're having a pleasant evening. We're at the Jeep now. Where's it going? Are you sure? Right, thanks, Matthew. Cheetham Road.
Right.
DC's case from DS Gregg. Receiving.
Did they ask you how you knew where the drugs were?
No.
Then they don't know the information came from me.
No.
This was going to be the last time. And I was getting out.
I don't understand why you got involved in the first place.
I needed the money.
Your mother owns half of Sun Hill.
It's not mine, is it? I want my own money. I wanted my own villa in Spain.
But you weren't prepared to work for it like everybody else.
No.
He's already here.
DC's case from DS Gregg. Receiving.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Where are you, Rod?
We're right behind you. Just about to turn into Cheetham Road.
Stay where you are. Holloway's already here. Looks as if he's leaving. We'll see which way he goes, over.
Received.
Right, Rod, he's heading your way. He's in a green BMW.
Mike 906 Lima Uniform Charlie.
Right, we have visual contact. He's just turning left into Cheetham Drive. Over.
DS Gregg from Skays receiving.
Go ahead, Rod.
The target has just pulled up outside the workshop in Dorrell Road.
Received.
He's going inside now. Over.
Be with you in a second, Rod.
Received.
He's inside.
All right. You and Rod go around the back. Hello, Bruce. Working late.
Bruce would have dumped Frank ages ago. But Frank had all the contacts in Amsterdam. I bet he neglected to mention that. Bruce doesn't know the supplier, and Frank doesn't know who the buyers are.
Do you?
It's valuable information, isn't it? Hello? Yeah. Hold on. It's for you.
Yeah, hello? Right. Yeah, okay. See you later.
Has he been arrested?
Yeah,
Are they going to come and arrest me?
I'm supposed to do that.
In spite of what Frank might say, there's no real evidence against me. Bruce isn't going to say anything. He doesn't know you were here when I gave him the keys. You're the only one who can prove that I'm involved.
What exactly are you trying to say?
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this mess.
You asking me to leave the job again?
I'm asking you to turn a blind eye.
Amounts to the same thing.
That's why I was so glad to see you this morning. I didn't know how to ask for your help, but I do now. You must know how I feel about you.
How you feel about me now that you need my help? Tell me something, Diane. How long would it last this time? Sorry. You're on your own.